Conversations with Sigma INFJs are usually interesting and entertaining since they always have something to say. What is the meaning of this capacity? What makes all Sigma INFJs possess this particular skill? These 8 strategies are employed by Sigma INFJs to make sure they never bore in a conversation. 8. Profound and perceptive views. Strum INFJs take pleasure in delving further into a variety of topics, adding depth to the discourse that piques listeners' interest. Their profundity enables them to exchange interesting and thought-provoking points of view. Their discoveries frequently result from a synthesis of self-reflection and intuition. Because of their innate intuition, Sigma INFJs are better able to understand underlying meanings and connections in conversations. Their ability to perceive things intuitively and their capacity for reflection enable them to bring fresh views to the discussion that others might not have thought of. Sigma INFJs regularly look for subjects that cause them to pause and think. They are drawn to conversations that question accepted wisdom and promote a more in-depth examination of concepts. By bringing up these interesting topics, you may foster a culture of intellectual curiosity that keeps talks from being boring. 7. Making a conscious effort to fully comprehend. By making a deliberate attempt to fully comprehend what others are saying, this attentiveness creates a sense of connection by allowing those Sigma INFJs to communicate with them and making them feel acknowledged. Listening is more than just hearing what is said. Sigma INFJs actively listen. This entails being aware of subtleties, nonverbal clues, and the conversation's emotional tone. They are able to fully understand what is being said as a result, facilitating a more insightful exchange of ideas. Their capacity for empathy is essential to this process. As they listen, Sigma INFJs try to grasp the thoughts, emotions, and experiences that are being expressed. They are able to respond with true empathy because of their emotional intelligence, which goes beyond simple spoken exchanges. During talks, Sigma INFJs frequently use introspective tactics. To make sure they fully get the speaker's point of view, they could paraphrase or pose clarifying queries. This deliberate approach not only avoids miscommunication, but also shows that they are genuinely interested in grasping the nuances of the discussion. When interacting with others in a group, Sigma INFJs provide a distinctive contribution. They guarantee that every individual's input is recognized and taken into account, promoting a welcoming environment. This collaborative method enriches the discussion and increases participant engagement by adding a layer of complexity. How else do you, as a Sigma INFJ, reply to others in thoughtful and sympathetic ways during conversations? 6. Giving sincere responses to emotions and experiences. Sigma INFJs probe deeper into the feelings that underlie the words rather than just acknowledging them on the surface. They foster an atmosphere where people feel heard and accepted by acknowledging and validating the emotions expressed. The conversation is made deeper and richer by this sympathetic answer. Emotional anchors are a common role for Sigma INFJs. They have a talent for bringing harmony and understanding to the group by reacting suitably to the range of emotions present. They become more personable and infuse the conversations with a layer of emotional intelligence. Because to this expertise, their sincere reactions cover both easy and difficult situations. People may open up to Sigma INFJs and feel safe sharing their victories and challenges without fear of being judged. Open communication is facilitated by this non-judgmental approach, enabling a more genuine and meaningful exchange of ideas and emotions. 5. Gradually disclosing elements. Not disclosing every detail about oneself right away is one method Sigma INFJs avoid seeming dull. Rather, they gradually communicate fragments of information. This deliberate withholding piques interest, keeping people interested and motivated to learn more about Sigma INFJs. It is not a sign of being secretive to gradually expose parts of their personality. Rather, it is a way to let people see the complexity inside. Understanding the importance of timing, Sigma INFJs make sure that each new detail added deepens the current discussion. Their restrained demeanor is a deliberate decision to encourage a spirit of exploration rather than an attempt to appear aloof. Sigma INFJs invite others to embark on a journey of knowledge by gradually revealing themselves. This procedure adds to the overall charm by enhancing the vibrancy and significance of encounters. Sigma INFJs frequently display many aspects of themselves using a combination of verbal and nonverbal clues. They progressively reveal their individuality through a tapestry of stories, anecdotes, and subtle expressions. This diverse approach prevents the topic from becoming monotonous and gives it more depth. Does doing this maintain the curiosity and interest of others? 4. Introducing originality into discussions. For Sigma INFJs, creativity can take many different forms, such as humor, storytelling, or introducing new concepts. They are adept at thinking creatively and adding a new angle to conversations. Talks become more interesting when you have this unique flair and draw others in. When sharing stories, Sigma INFJs frequently use their words to create vivid images that help listeners imagine and emotionally connect with the story. This creative storytelling approach encourages a closer bond between participants in addition to providing entertainment value. Another weapon in their artistic toolbox is humor. Wittiness and cunning are used by Sigma INFJs to add humor to discussions. Having a lighthearted approach makes the environment pleasant and upbeat, which in turn makes interacting with people both enjoyable and uplifting. Sigma INFJs are also excellent at presenting fresh concepts and viewpoints. Their original ideas provoke people to think about different perspectives, which increases intellectual curiosity in the discourse. Its capacity to elicit fresh ideas and perspectives keeps conversations from getting boring. 3. Posing considerate queries. Asking questions helps Sigma INFJs get a deeper understanding of other people. They build a relationship through inquiring about viewpoints, emotions, and personal experiences that goes beyond small talk. This sincere interest adds to the conversation's overall richness. Their perceptive inquiries frequently inspire others to be more forthcoming with their ideas and observations. People may express themselves freely in an environment created by Sigma INFJs because they know that their comments will be welcomed with respect and genuine curiosity. It is more satisfying to have talks with Sigma INFJs because of their inclusion. By directing the conversation toward important and thought-provoking topics, Sigma INFJs add value to the discussion. They have a talent for picking subjects that speak to the passions and life experiences of the people in attendance. This ability makes sure that everyone feels appreciated and that group conversations stay interesting. The intelligent queries that Sigma INFJs offer frequently result in a group discussion of concepts. They provoke critical thought about the topic at hand and pique participants' intellectual curiosity. Interactions with Sigma INFJs are guaranteed to be both pleasurable and intellectually fascinating thanks to their dynamic and captivating conversational approach. How else may a Sigma INFJ demonstrate a sincere curiosity about other people? 2. Introducing confidence. Because they are well aware of their values, interests, and beliefs, Sigma INFJs are able to participate in conversations with honesty. Their confident contributions to talks are meaningful and real. They use this self-awareness to their decision-making process. With confidence, Sigma INFJs follow their inner guidance system when making decisions. Their capacity to make decisions and not constantly second-guess them gives the conversation a degree of assurance that makes it more engaging and decisive. Sigma INFJs frequently contribute a cool, collected demeanor to social situations. Their confident and self-assured manner adds to the environment, allowing people to feel comfortable and confident when interacting with them. Conversations go more smoothly and are encouraged by this feeling of security. Their confidence is a result of a keen awareness of both their areas of strength and need for improvement, not a sign of arrogance. Sigma INFJs foster a humble and well-balanced conversational dynamic by being receptive to new ideas and willing to learn from others. 1. Having a diverse range of interests. When it comes to discussions about literature, science, art, or ordinary life, Sigma INFJs frequently offer a well-rounded viewpoint. They genuinely are interested in a variety of subjects. Their wide range of interests makes it possible for them to interact with individuals from various backgrounds and have talks that suit a variety of tastes. Sigma INFJs adjust to the interests of people around them in social situations. They are adept at finding points of agreement and directing conversations towards subjects that a group finds interesting. Its adaptability promotes inclusion and guarantees that each person feels engaged in the discourse. Their ability to flow naturally from one topic to another adds a surprise factor and prevents talks from being boring. Because of their wide range of interests, Sigma INFJs frequently offer novel viewpoints and original insights. This flexibility adds to the conversation's general vibrancy. Do you, as a Sigma INFJ, utilize your hobbies to change course and become more diversified and well-rounded in the process? Do you bring people closer by adding these factors into their relationships instead of aggravating them with their complexity? In conversations, Sigma INFJs skillfully steer clear of being dull, fostering an atmosphere that is complex, lively, and rich. Do you, as a Sigma INFJ, also ensure that individuals are having conversations? What other ways can you pique their interest?